What's up, St. Vincent and the Grenadines? What's up, Facebook? Your girl Sita, the lyrical diva, is here. First of all, let me say Happy New Year to everybody. I didn't get a chance to go live. Today's Wednesday, and I feel like I used to be doing Wild Out Wednesdays when it was coming on to Carnival. But I'm going to be doing it tonight. I'm 1 hour behind, so which means, what time is it, Erin?
It's 7:52.
So it's 8:52 at St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's minutes to 9. Yeah. Happy New Year, Vincentians. Your girl Sita, the lyrical diva, is here. Greetings from the land of wood and water, Jamaica. I hope you all are doing okay. I'm doing okay, right? No, Erin, did I whisper something to me? Sorry, I got distracted. I'm doing okay. I'm fine. Hi, Asbert. I just actually something to say. Happy New Year, and thank you to everybody who's been supporting me. Who's ever supported me, and thank you to everybody who's now started to support me, you know. I mean, the encouragement thus far is really motivational. I really, really appreciate everybody who's been, you know, saying, continue your thing, blah, 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 blah. And blessed love. I have a new song to drop called Top Ranking Girl. Right? The female boss. Right? Look out for that one. So go sleep. Shalom. Go sleep, Sauce, please, I beg you. But yeah, I have a new song to drop. It's called Top Ranking Girl. I dropped the demo today. Well, not even a demo. A promo. Like a 30-second promo. And I see a lot of people. Hi, Gussie. Thank you so much. Hi, Colin. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bianca. I see a lot of people have already begun to quote lines from it. You understand? Thanks to everybody who's been supporting me on YouTube thus far. Don't forget to go over and like and share and subscribe. Thank you, Miss Hazelwood. Go over there, like, share, and subscribe. Right? Thanks to everybody and Happy New Year. That's what I basically came here to see. Happy New Year and thank you to everybody who's ever supported me and to the people who've now started to support me. You don't know? From Jamaica, in the land of wood and water. I had an amazing interview today with Winford Williams, and I sat down and thought to myself how it is important to believe in yourself. I remember how difficult it was to gain encouragement from Vincentians. And even if you did gain it, it's hard to maintain it, right? And a lot of people who started doing dancehall music stopped doing dancehall music for whatever reason. And to be honest, you can't blame them because if you're doing one thing over and over, hi, Liges Bullock. Liges Bullock say hi, Top Ranking Girl. That's right. Right? If you're doing one thing over and over, it's easy for you to be discouraged. And I can totally understand why a lot of people gave up on the genre or gave up on their dreams. But I think my journey should be an inspiration to anybody because trust me, me fight. I've had to overcome so many obstacles. I've had to break so many barriers. I've had to kick open so many doors. And I never ever gave up. And I think half of what we're seeing now, or all of what we're seeing now is as a result of dedication. I am a living testimony that nothing good comes easy. Because it did not come to me easily. Living testimony that if you want something, you have to be prepared to be laughed at, you have to be prepared to be mocked, you have to be prepared to be jeered, you have to be prepared for people to pass and look at you like you feel like you're idiots. You understand? But at the end of the day, you have to remain focused. I often ask myself, what would it have been like back then to be a Wright brother, the men who invented the airplane? Can you imagine existing in those times and telling somebody I'm going to invent a mode of transportation that is going to be suspended in mid-air, that's going to be faster than what we're traveling in on the ground? You imagine how many people laughed after the Wright brothers? I always ask myself that. You could imagine how many people doubted them and tell them it would never work. You could imagine? But thank God, they went ahead and they created what is now known as the aeroplane, and we have so many different types of airplanes now. But it came from, thank you, Happy New Year, Garfield. It came from dedication, and it came from hard work, and it came from the belief that it could happen. And I think if I had to leave a message with anybody tonight, that would be my message. My message would definitely be believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and listen twice, speak once, learn to ignore, I've had to ignore so many things that sometimes I remember somebody had said, boy, you needed somebody like me as a relative to answer some of these people. Since I just see me about, that's plenty years now, so whatever success having is well. So thank you so much, Leisha. Thank you, Kamara. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I had an interview with Winford today. And what was even more interesting than the interview was he was saying off camera that Sting has a reputation of busting clash artists, and sometimes the clash artists get maintained as only clash artists and they don't bust. And then he said, but Sita, I'm a boss, no, me know that for sure. And I said to myself, well, look at the confidence this man has in me. Thank you, Don. Look at the confidence this man has in me, and moreover my talent. Man say, no, for sure, me I go boss. And I claim it. You understand? Big up yourself. Thank you. Yeah, big up powers. True. I need to say big up powers. When I came off stage at Sting, first of all, let's talk about me going to perform for Sting. We're going in the vehicle, and the first distraction was a dead body lying on the ground. There was an accident en route to Sting, and we're looking at the dead body underneath a sheet, and neither of us could even pay attention. All we knew, we had to go and complete a task. So we just looked at it and just continued driving. Like, oh, okay, condolences to the family, whatever. Then when we got there, I was nervous. I wasn't even nervous, I was anxious because I felt as though the task ahead of me was a major one in terms of I was charged with the responsibility of, one, representing my country in the best light possible, but staying true to the genre of music. And dancehall music can be very controversial. Most times the lyrics are very controversial. So that was the very first fear. Then there was the fear of, oh my God, Jamaicans not accepting my lyrics. You understand? Being a non-Jamaican, or not accepting me as a non-Jamaican producing and promoting their music, right? So then I was there like, oh my, you understand? If I didn't do well, I was not only going to flop on behalf of St.Vincent and the Grenadines, but I was going to flop in front of the entire world and being a representation of the culture outside of Jamaica, right? So I'm not just representing St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I'm representing the entire Caribbean region and the... Hi, it's a glow for me. Hi, love. And the fraternity of dancehall artists outside of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and more so outside of Jamaica. So if I had flopped, I wouldn't have just flopped myself. I would have also discouraged a lot of artists who would have been thinking about participating in Sting and other activities or events in Jamaica. So I had all of that responsibility to shoulder. When I got there was a little mix-up. Because when I got there, by the time we got there, due to traffic, etc., the band that I was supposed to perform for had finished walking. Had finished walking. So, when I you represented well, bigly, intricately bad like peroxide. Thank you. When we got there now, we're trying to get me on to the other band. Which, by the way, was the band that Nuffy wanted me to perform for in the first place. Nuffy never wanted me to go on stage at a particular time. Then, when I got on stage, I'm standing backstage and I'm hearing them introducing me and I'm thinking to myself, Sita, this is it, boy. Like, one shot. Like, this is your only shot, right? This is your first shot at the big international stage. Like, the one-day greatest festival of dancehall music on earth. And you're here facing that audience. So I stood there now, Erin is on stage with me, Erin has her phone out, and then she introduces me, the MC introduces me, and I walk out. And from the time I got the first forward, I could not believe it was that easy. When I started with the mathematics, physics, statistics, was studying my formula and my logistics, I couldn't believe it was that easy. Afterwards, I said, you know what, I have this, I got this, the confidence grew, I got this, and then I finished strong. The other objective I had was to finish strong, was not only, thank you so much, love you, I love you too, I love you all so much, thank you so much, like genuinely love you all, like everybody who's ever been supporting me, I have a deep sense of love and appreciation for all of you, right? So, I wanted to finish strong. When I came off stage now and I realized, wait, Sita, this is Sting. Because I don't know if it's the same for every entertainer, but each stage is different. The setup of the stage, the audience just gives you a different feeling. Even if you're performing at the same venue twice consecutively, it feels different. So I'm looking at the stage and I'm saying, boy, Sita, you really did this for truth? You really did perform at Sting. First of all, being booked for Sting and all was deemed a literal impossibility. A lot of people did not believe that it would ever happen. And anybody who knows me knows that I have always said, I am going to perform for Sting. You understand? And I came off stage now and I just saw my brother. And he said, oh my God, I am proud of you. And at that point, I broke. Like every strength that I had as Sita, the lyrical leader, as Vasita Kane, every piece of strength just broke down. Like I got emotional just hearing him say that. Okay, so I'm looking to Erin now for emotional support. This is Erin now. Sita, when you bend up, they may be not cry. So I said, what were you crying for? She said it was just emotional watching me perform. And she knew, like emotional, talk about it again. What the hell? Wait. What the hell? Yeah, she knew that it was something that I always wanted. So it was surreal to her watching me perform. And then she said there were some antics that I was doing. And when she saw me do one of the antics, she was like, oh my God, this is really happening. So she said she started to cry on stage. Who tells she says so? Me start to ball now, me lay down on Power's right shoulder. She lay down on Power's left shoulder, and Power's having two, we hug up backstage a ball. Oh, yeah. I asked, but Power's had to shoulder the responsibility of being strong for himself and for being strong for me, plus Erin. The two of us lay down on the shoulder crying, and at no point did he cry. So he was like, don't cry, you know. And Lord, like, want to cry again? You want to cry too, yeah. Wait, wait. Give us a moment. You all want to understand. Wow. Yeah, but from being on grammar school pastures with a soda bottle in our hands and playing the music off of our phone to being on the stage, it was just a surreal experience for everybody. That's to tell you, right? I thought that something was going to happen that was going to prevent me from performing because I couldn't believe me break my voice and cry. I couldn't believe that it was happening. So I kept telling myself, you know what? Because everybody was asking me, Sita, are you ready for Sting? I said, no. And my friend Carrie was calling me asking me. She says, Sita, don't get caught up any moment of thinking that this isn't happening and go out there unprepared, you know. You understand? But because I'm accustomed to writing lyrics and learning them up quickly, that is what saved me on Sting night. Because for me, as Powers, up to the night before the event, Powers said, Sita, why are you not writing music? Erin would come in and she would say, Sita, let me play a rhythm and lay a freestyle. And I couldn't freestyle because to me, I thought something was going to happen that was going to prevent me from performing on Sting. I couldn't imagine beat him up. Yeah, he did. He really did mark it well and he had to be strong. I thought something was going to happen that was going to prevent the performance. Okay, so we're backstage now. And we're there, and then everybody starts coming up to me, and they're like, oh, you're the girl from St.Vincent, Mama, you do good, you know, you do good. Which part of the day, long, da. And throughout it all, Erin and Powers never left my side. It was so deep a moment that I kept asking them. I said, can I get some water? And they said, no problem at all, Sita. And I'm telling you, they would run, go and get that water for me, right? And at one point, please, Erin just stopped there because you're not going to make me ball live. Erin is crying. Erin is crying, wait, eh? Whew, wow. At one point, I said, Erin, they must be fed up on me by now. She said, no, don't worry yourself. Just relax yourself. Just relax. Anything you want, we would go and get it. And, wow. You see a support system in times like those, that's what keeps you strong, because there's always going to be something negative. People are always going to find something to try to detour you or distract you from your goal, and You see the people who you call your friends? You have me singing on the You make me laugh, Nicola. You make me laugh because you look at me the waba. Look at me have a ball tonight on the live here. You see the people who you call your friends and the people who you call your family, they're not supposed to only be there during times of gain. They're supposed to be there at times when you need to relax. You understand? And you see, pride has to go out the door. I am telling you, I said, Erin, you're fed up on me. She said, no, you're crazy. Just sit down and relax. That's to tell you, we were hungry backstage. You understand? And I wanted to pee, and I watched Erin get up, hold my bag, hold my phone, hold everything, and say, just walk, just take your time and walk, and I will follow you to go pee. You understand? Your support system, so as much as people saying, oh, Sita, you did well, and you know you're strong and everything, I owe it a lot to my support system. A lot. And all of what I've been going through in terms of people constantly trying to attack me and Vincent and saying, oh, this and that and that and that. They had to go through it with me too. You understand? They were going through it with me. Maybe they weren't. And I know especially for Erin. I remember one time Erin messaged me and said, I just saw somebody post something about you and I feel attacked. And I said, well, Erin, if you want looking at it, then you wouldn't feel attacked because I don't look at anything negative. Anything that is distracting from my goals, I don't pay attention to it. But at the end of the day, she's also human. And she's a separate human from me. You understand? So her way of dealing with things may not necessarily be my way. And we have had to, as a group, I'm rambling. We have had to, as a group, think about ways to overcome obstacles, even obstacles that we didn't foresee. Like, for example, the outfit that I was supposed to wear at Sting didn't come. The outfit is in New York. The outfit came. When did the outfit come, Erin? Last week, I told you. Last week. The outfit came last week. And I had to go last minute and say, Erin, I think we should carry another outfit. And I stayed like, Erin, what time did I leave? By you like 9 o'clock the night before I traveled to Jamaica to collect the outfit. When we got here, by just running up and down, I lost so much weight. So everybody is saying that the outfit fit me perfect. There's a reason why it was perfect. Because I lost so much weight and Erin had to sit down and literally sew it on her hand. So it looked as though it was built on me. But that's not it. She had to sit down. When Baby Sham came to perform for that Easter, I knew you would do great things. Thank you. This lady needs to officially be a cultural ambassador. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all so much for the kind wishes. Right? Erin sat down, I'm telling you, and took in the sides of the outfit because I was losing weight. And I already have a very tiny waist. So she sat down. When she finished sewing in the two sides now, the crotch area started to look puffy. She said, boy, Sita, and this is crunch time, and this is crunch time. This is like 2 hours before the event. She sat down, she started to sew. And I said, you know what, let me help you sew, because I could sew too, and I started to hem down. When we finished hemming it now, the outfit started to pull because it has a stretch. For those of you who know material, some of them stretch outward, some of them stretch in all directions, and some of them stretch downward. So by pulling now, the outfit started to stretch downward, and then we had like two big bulges by the side. And I started to get frustrated. I'm like, powers, watch it. Then Erin was like, hand it for me. Me with my stubborn self now say, no, Erin, just dress. Hand it for me. That is Erin, eh? Give it to me, just relax yourself. And I sat down and watched Erin sew that outfit. You hear me? I tell you, and just tell me to sit down and relax and concentrate on what needed to be done. Yeah, all of that drama happened before the event. But I'm happy that I executed. I always love your music. Thank you so much. I'm happy that I executed in a way that represented the genre, that held true to what Sting is about, and still made me a good representation of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yeah, thank you, Rachel. Thank you. I'm really happy that I did. Right, but big up Erin. Yeah, big up Erin. And then we had an interview to do today, and I bought hair. When did we buy hair? Saturday. I went and bought hair and went and did a short haircut. From the time I walk out, I didn't like the hairstyle anymore. As soon as the hairstyle finished, I didn't like it anymore. Mind you, I had the Erin and Powers walking up and down in the mall. Whole day looking for this particular type of hair. Got the hair, created the hairstyle and then walked out of there, did not liking the hairstyle. So Erin is trying to convince me, it look nice and it look nice. And then she said, you know what, we have a particular look we want for on stage. And then I said, Erin, you know what? If the image is so bold and different, why not go with a different hairstyle? And Erin went and put together an entire shopping list of what would be required to build this hairstyle. See? And we went and got it. And this morning I had an interview at 8 o'clock. 8. And I didn't go to bed on the break. And I am literally sleeping and just feeling Erin pulling braids. Literally, sleeping. And by the time she was finished, I was like, yeah, boy, like you're better than just making clothes. So big up Erin for this. Yeah, you done ball?
I don't know.
Yep. Right? We're on stage now. I'm giving you step by step, eh? Thank you, Goldeye. Oh, I need to message you. Yeah, we're on stage now. And for some strange reason, the aircon starts affecting my throat. I'm trying not to cough because they were interviewing other artists. And the worst thing is when you walk off and you're afraid to cough, my nose starts to run. So I had a piece of tissue. And Erin had her handbag, right? So I'm holding the tissue in my hand because naturally I'm going to go take my snatch tissue and put it in Erin's handbag. And guess what Erin said? She said, put the tissue there, put the tissue in the bag. And we're coming down in the vehicle from on stage now, and I'm coughing like hell. Who has my water that I was drinking at the studio in her hand? Erin, remember to bring the water. Not even me remember to bring the water. I'm just saying this to say how important it is to have a proper support system. Yeah. So as much as I would like to take the credit and say, I did well and I'm strong and this and that, my support system was really, 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 really there for me also. Happy New Year, all Bennett. Yeah, so big up to them, big up to Powers, who acted as security and management and all these things. And a shoulder for us to literally cry on. And apart from all of that now, outside of all of that, there are people who constantly was messaging me, Sita, you're good, blah, 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 like Sauce, DJ Sauce stayed up with me like whole time. You ready? You sure you're ready? Da, 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 da. You understand? As a matter of fact, Sauce wasn't even asking if I was ready. Sauce said me, no, you're going to do it. So I'm not even go question you too much. Right? And Kenley John out of Baltimore, I made sure in an interview to big up Kenley John, because Kenley believed in me at a time when even his friends were asking him, why are you supporting this lady? You understand? Thank you, Federa. Hi. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So I always have to say big up Kenley John, my elder. I call that man my elder. That is a human being I could call. Just tell Powers not bring back Amari. Oh gosh, you can't bring Amari. You can't bring Amari. That's one human being I could call and say, Kenley, you could imagine this, and Kenley, you could imagine that. You understand? And then in Jamaica now, I want to say big up to Gussie. It's about time you do it. Yeah, man, it's about time. Big up to Gussie. Oh my God, I had to listen to him. Kenley believes in me. When I got to Jamaica, before I got to Jamaica now, my brethren Fabio, who called to see if I could get some personal security. And he was there like 24/7 also. You understand? He was one who was calling me and saying, you're ready for them. Oh, don't bother with people from your country who don't want to support you. We know you're talented, da, 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 da. And he would call every day. And even after sing, he would call and say, Sita, I'm going to watch your performance and I'm done. You're going to do good. You understand? When I got to Jamaica now, the team now of security who nothing put in place, which was like Gussie and the rest of the people that we see me walking into Sting with. Bad Uncle, all of them. Yeah. And then there are, the people who were constantly encouraging me and who were tagging me and so on. And I couldn't repost, like I couldn't answer everybody because it was so much. And it wasn't just from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Like people from Trinidad and Barbados and so on were posting and saying, check out the Vinci girls. So don't feel offended. I know you might feel away if you see me respond to some and I don't respond to others. It's not personal. It's just that some of them would pop up at a time when I have time. So I would respond to them. And then the others, it was just too much at the point. But thanks so much for everybody who reposted. Thank you, Afine Simmons. Thank you. Right? And I think my journey as an artist should encourage everybody to believe in themselves. You understand? There are going to be obstacles. Take it from me. Oh my God. At one point, every single day, people been there for my name. At one point, Mrs. said, what is this? At one point, Sita just came out of nowhere and became the target for being cyberbullied. Like nowhere, every single day, Sita, this, Sita, that. Don't hire Sita, Sita, boring, Wastone, Sita, this, that. And throughout all of that, I kept focus on my goal. Throughout it, ask Erin now go like, ask Erin. Throughout all of that, my goal was, Erin, I want to make it regionally and internationally. And I kept saying so. Yeah, I kept saying so. I said, you see, all of this, I'm ignoring every bit of it. So that would be my advice to anybody. Just remember what your goal is and just keep focused. There's a piece of advice my father gave me years ago. He said, if every dog that says, it's a long time you're doing it. Thank you, Karen. If every dog that says roof, roof, you look back and say hush, hush, you will find yourself saying hush, hush to a lot of dogs and you will be late to where you're going. The bad stick it wine, you just put down with it. Oh, yeah, I will show them for truth. I will show them. Thank you, Andre. Thank you. I will show them for real. Yep. But yeah, as I was saying, just believe in yourself. That would be my message to anybody. If I had to give a message to anybody, it would be believe in yourself and keep focused. You see, distractions would show up out of nowhere. Like out of nowhere. I remember Sumfest. And what bothered me about the Sumfest poster was not even the fact that people were saying that they didn't want to see me, because at the end of the day, if you're not a fan of Sita, you're just not a fan of Sita. What bothered me was, and we can't have Sumfest without the local access, so?
Yeah.
And then I messaged the promoter and I said, I don't like this. You understand? Not that I'm arrogant, not that I think that I'm better than people, but local acts. What is a local act in 2022? And I was scrolling through some comments and somebody said, when they say local act, they mean local Marby or something like that. It was something like that. And I said, Erin, you know what? If this is our mentality in 2022, I can't sit here and still try to please these people. I said, let us aim for regional. Those were my exact words. I said, every Sunday, I am going to go on TikTok and I'm going to produce a freestyle. Every single Sunday. And every Sunday meant me holding my phone to my face like now and producing a freestyle and posting them to my Sita the Lyrical Diva page. Lo and behold, they reach over by that page too. I remember somebody came over there and said delusional ass or something like that. And I said to myself, but Lord of mercy, you have your platform where you could diss me and say, oh, like, whatever. How you reach on my platform trying to discourage me from my goal? You understand? And they were sharing them and laughing and, oh, she boring and please don't book her, blah, 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 blah. And I still kept focused. Every single Sunday still met me doing a freestyle. By the time I finished my third freestyle, it went viral. When I saw that, I started every week. I said, Erin, I think I figured out the algorithm for Facebook. I said, know how to go viral. Next thing, the next video ain't go viral. You remember? Yeah. The next video did not go viral. Okay, I went back at it again. I still didn't stop, you know. I went back again. I did another freestyle. Still did not go viral. I said, but Lord, I thought I figured out the algorithm. I went back again. When I did it, that one went viral. I think it was the one with me and Popcorn. I said, yes, Erin, I think I catch it, man. Is it caption? Is it caption we're making it go viral? I went and I took that same type of caption and caption the next video did not go viral. I still kept focused and I still kept posting. Then I started to notice now when one went viral, the other started to go viral, then the other started to go viral. And then I noticed now that people were starting to embrace it more. People outside of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and then came the booking for Sting. If I had listened, and if I had listened to people who were laughing and who were mocking, etc., I would not have aimed for the region. I would have still been trying to please Vincentians. I would have still been trying to please Vincentians and still trying to appeal to a Vincentian community, I should say, and diaspora. But I just kept focus. Yep. I actually said a prayer and I said, God, help me to remain humble. I said, help me to remain humble. And that's my honest desire, regardless to what